Camelot 331 here, and things are getting real damn spicy as GameStop stock price continues to drop like a damn rock in the sea, baby. And not like a buoyant ass rock that would float, like a heavy ass rock that would definitely not float in any situation where rocks would ever float. It ain't a different planet with less gravity, son. We got all the damn gravity. It's like the damn chamber that Goku trains in, all right? That's how fast the rock be sinking. And it's pretty mind-boggling because you can actually see it real time with stores closing and people quitting faster than I can read, baby. And I can barely read, so it may not be as fast as I think. Great joke. Wow, I'm so great at jokes now. Make sure you do me a favor, guys. Like this video. If you do not know, I'm shadow banned as hell, so make sure you subscribe and you share this bad boy to help the good old delicious algorithm. And follow me on locals. It's in the link tree below. But we're going to go ahead and jump into this. And I want to cover this first, because this is dumb as hell, because I'm going to tell you what they used to do versus what they do now. So, Employee Appreciation Day. Guys at GameStop, I wonder what it could be. So, to give you guys a little bit of context here, Employee Appreciation Day was a 15% off day where the employees would get 15% off plus 10% with power-up cards. So basically, they got 25% off of anything they wanted. I believe it was 15. It may have been 25, but I believe it was 15 now. I never really bought anything, I'm going to be honest. But I believe it was 15. And then on top of that, if you get used stuff, you get your 10% discount with the Pro card, which also does not exist anymore at GameStop. But now what are they doing? So let's check it out. The first Friday in March is National Employee Appreciation Day. We want to recognize all our store associates for National Employee Appreciation Day. We thank each and every associate in our stores. You are the core of our organization. Without your hard work and dedication to continue growth and success of all of GameStop. So what are they going to give them? Let's see. We're gonna read what they're going to give them for Appreciation Day. Your support has been the reason for our successes. They just said that again for some reason. And wins that we have achieved together, boys. From your store leadership, we thank you. So they're not going to give them anything. Oh, I'm so shocked. The meeting I was just on, we were getting berated for our performance. This doesn't feel real at all. Oh my God. Yeah, it's a great point right there. It's like, yeah, thank you for this email that you appreciate me. Don't mind me. I guess I'll take it to my landlord and give it to them to pay my rent. Your landlord's like, huh? You're going to try to pay your rent with appreciation? I don't think it works that way. And this is what it's causing, guys. Obviously, GameStop doesn't respect their associates. Most companies nowadays don't. Let's be perfectly honest. But GameStop really doesn't. Because GameStop's the lowest brick and mortar paid store that exists in the US today. How did they become this way? Well, they never increased pay to begin with. The pay is relatively the same as it was in 2007 when I was working there. Actually, I was making about $4 to $5 an hour more than most store managers are making on Reddit right now that talk about their pay. And I left in 2018. That was 5 years ago before inflation. Recently, if you watch my videos, they actually cut their store managers $5 to $8 grand recently. They cut their pay. So, wow. What is happening as a result? 2-week countdown, guys. So I finally did it. I called my DM and put in my bonus. After 7 years, I can't take this shit no more. The lack of care and respect for their employees pushed me over the edge, as it should. On top of my mother suffering from stage 4 kidney failure, that sucks, man. I'm sorry to hear that. They want me to stress about metrics and performance and team management. Aside from the changes that keep rolling down and causing more stress, I've reached the damn limit. It was a fun roller coaster, but I need to get off this ride before I vomit. This person says 3 of my local stores are planning on quitting on the same day. Somebody said, if you really need work, try Target remote work, $18 to $25 an hour, which is about $10 an hour more than store managers pay on the lower scale of that 18. That's wild, dude. That's wild. But that's not all. My 10 years of GameStop has come to an end. Said I started 10 years ago and worked my way up to store manager through that time. I was an ASL for the longest length of time. I got the title of temp store manager for over 6 months. The same thing happened to me. Jumping to today, the company climate and culture over the last few months have been one of the most alarming and mentally anguishing processes I've experienced as a veteran of GameStop. And going by how the Reddit has been, I'm not alone in feeling that way. It's not just disgruntled employees on Reddit, because everybody that works at GameStop will tell you the same thing. I'm going to be honest. Every GameStop employee I've ever talked to, like Flux or anybody like that, they're like, yeah, it was terrible. It's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. Essentially setting everyone up in the field to fail. It is impossible to achieve the performance levels they are setting out, which is how it's been for a long time. I mean, to put it bluntly, I ended Q4 and the year with 4 out of 6 wins. And because my 2 misses were warranty by 6% and hardware attached by 0.14, the 2 most profitable metrics, I received back-to-back write-ups. Damn. In 10 years, I've never been written up ever. Damn. Whew, that's rough. I just can't anymore. My mental health has degraded so much. It's affected me and my personal relationships. I walk with the constant notion that I've failed as a store manager and I'm just not talented enough to tough it out. And I know that's not true and it's outlandish to feel that way, but I can't shake the feeling, so I've made the decision to leave GameStop. Thank God. I loved working at GameStop, but I can no longer work for GameStop. That right there has never been a more truer statement. Right there, I'm telling you, that's the shit right there. I loved working at GameStop. I cannot work for GameStop anymore. I've been burnt out for months now, and I'm trying to find another job before quitting. But I just don't know how much more of this I can handle. They want us to do so much stuff on single coverage, as well as get through holiday-sized distro shipments, and want us to fix other stuff in the store. My DM just called like an hour ago to ask if I can get to the inventory count at a store on Wednesday. Like, they know when the inventory counts are, and they have everyone scheduled. No reason why I couldn't have been asked prior. Luckily, I have an interview this Thursday, and I'm hoping to get a job because this company is draining and going to push me over the edge. Dude, I'm telling you what. Hey, can you be across district 3 hours away for an inventory? No. My last 2 weeks, boys. I'm an ASL currently in the middle of my 2-week notice, and it's getting really hard for me to actually do any work consistently, maintain numbers, or anything. My SL kindly, in a very kind way, reminded me that even though I'm leaving the company soon, I should still maintain the same level of consistency with my numbers and metrics. Oh yeah, eat my ass. I currently have the best metrics in the store, and me leaving is going to bring the store down to practically 0 wins. Oops. While I understand that from a SL's perspective, they're still managing the store and are responsible for numbers, I see no incentive to get pures, warranties, hardware attached reserves, etc. I'm not getting bonuses to go above and beyond. I'm literally leaving soon. I feel bad for the store, but I do not feel bad for this company. Dude, I don't know why anybody would ever expect anybody to overperform on a 2-week notice. Like, look, they out. What are you going to do, fire them? They out, boys. It is over. And that's a great point, man. It's a great point. You don't get a bonus or pay for going above and beyond, but companies will claim that you're part of the family, so you will. It's called manipulation. No, thank you. Obligatory 2-week notice post right here. This is the best feeling I've had for a long time. Dude, when I left GameStop, it was the best feeling ever. It's crazy, too. I turned in my keys today. This is wild how many tabs I have open. It took a lot for me to drop them off. The empathy I felt for everyone around me was mounting, and I couldn't bear to shoulder it anymore. My life outside of work has been rocky, and mental health has taken a beating. Keep in mind, everybody is saying burnout and mental health. It's because GameStop will wring you dry like an old dirty rag and throw you in the damn garbage. That's what they do. They don't give a care. They don't give a care. Do you realize what I just read was all posts within the last 4 days at GameStop? When I used to frequent the Reddit a couple years ago, even when it was doing pretty bad, only 1 out of every 20 posts, maybe 30, was about quitting. Now, there's 40 in the last 50 posts that are about quitting. 90% of the posts on the employee Reddit is about quitting. And not just talking about it. It's them literally quitting. What is the path forward for this company? Are they going to rely on the constantly decreasing stock price? I'll tell you what they're doing. Executives, people in power, they're getting that golden parachute and they're getting the hell out. They could give 2 shits about these people in the store. So if I was you and I worked there, I'd leave because you're going to find something better and you're going to respect yourself a lot more. I can promise you that. So what did you guys think about this video? If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, doodle. I'm Shadowban, so make sure you share it. And do me a favor. Get the hell on it, doggone it. Bye. Yeah.